people have asked how I use word mapping for spelling, especially if there's a schwa in the word. So if a student comes up to you saying, I need the word umbrella, you go, great, let's first see what the syllables are in umbrella. And you can use whichever strategy. You can dog call it, you can have them drum it, especially if they're one of those stretching out kind of kiddos. You can have the chin, you can have the clapping, whichever strategy works for you and your learner or learners. So, umbrella, I hear umbrella. Okay, let's put in the lines for each sound. Syllable. Umbrella. Okay, so what do we do next? Well, we just plug in the letters that we know. That's U. Is closed lips, so I know that's an M. Brr is a blend. Umbrella. Now Okay, you see something, don't you? Yeah. After I teach open and closed syllables, we do talk about schwa a lot in my class. So we see here, this U is a closed. This is a blend with a closed, but this would be open. Umbrella. Okay, but that is not how you spell umbrella. I would remind students, you know what? In English, there are 4 letters we cannot have at the end of a word. Do you remember what those are? I, J, U, and V, except U and I, because you and I are special. So if it ends in I, J, U or V, there might be something wrong. So remember, this is English-based words. So I would say, okay, how can we get an at the end of this word, but it's not going to be a U because we don't want to break that rule. And they're like, okay. I say, what else says They're like, oh, that could be schwa. So the upside down E, schwa. And I say, okay, which letter usually is there representing the schwa at the end of a word? We know, because I've been teaching this schwa for a while, that A likes to be the schwa at the end of a word. So umbrella, now it says at the end. So it depends where you are in your instruction, how much you have gone into schwa. You might have to use this as a teachable moment. It depends if you've done blends. This might be 2 lines instead of 1. If you haven't taught a blend yet, you might break up the B and the R sound. But I teach blends really early because I want them to chunk as many things as they can in a word. I hope that helps.